Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I yield 1 minute to my good friend, distinguished Republican ranking member on the Committee of Oversight and Government Reform, my friend Mr. Jordan from Ohio.
Gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to thank the gentleman for yielding and thank him for his service on the Important Rules Committee as our ranking member and his years of service in the Congress and on that particular committee. Much of this grab bag of Democratic Party favors in this bill are entirely unrelated to each other. How, for example, does imposing unfunded federal mandates on the state administration of elections relate to mandating the president divest from business holdings? The House Administration Committee is the only committee to mark up this legislation. However, the House Administration only marked up the portions of the bill that were in their jurisdiction. The amendment in the nature of a substitute was 447 pages. The rules print was 622 pages. The Oversight Committee had substantial jurisdiction of this legislation. We sent a letter to the chairman asking for a markup. We got a letter back from him saying we would do that after the vote on the bill. Now, how the heck does that work? How the heck does that work? So this needs to slow down. I think the underlying legislation is wrong for the country. The idea that every single taxpayer is now going to have to finance public campaigns, finance election campaigns, just what the voters wanted, just what they need. The very people who are in the swamp, you now have to pay for them to get reelected to stay in the swamp.
Gentleman is recognized.
So I would urge that we oppose the rule. If the rule does pass, I would certainly urge that we oppose the legislation as well. And with that, I yield back. Thank you, Mr.